Hello guys, and welcome back. So in this video now we have to sign up the user, so let's go ahead and do that. So first we need to create a user model. So let's go back to our model class. Did we have one? No, let's create one. So up here on the lib, let's right click, then new folder. Let's call this as models. Okay, then in here let's right click again, then a new file. So the first one will be user model dot. Okay, so here let's say class user model, and then let's create what we need here. So first we are going to need this a string. So let's string UID, and then we also need the name. So let's just say name. Then we also need an email. So we have email, and then we're just going to need also an image. So this will be a user image. And then maybe let's also create a string that created that the date this account was created. So we can add more items here on the user model, but let's just keep it like that for now. Then let's create a constructor. So we have user model, and then we have some required arguments here. Required this dot UID, required this dot name, required this dot image, they are required this dot created that. So let's put a comma there, and then let's close it out here. Next, let's create a toMap method. So let's say map, it's going to be string dynamic. So this is going to be the toMap. This will be our method to map. Then we're just going to return these items here. So we can say UID like that, and then also here we can call our UID like that. Okay, but let's create some constants for these. Okay, so let's go in our constants class. So here let's copy this, then down here let's just paste them. Then here we want to have UID, which will be UID. We want to have name, it's going to be name. We want to have image, which is going to be image. We want to have email, which will be email, and then created at like that, then also created that. So let's go back to the user. So here we missed out an email. So let's say required this dot email like that. So instead of that, let's call our constants dot UID. Okay, in that case we don't make mistakes there. So let's just copy this and paste it a few more times. So here we are going to have name, then name, email, image, created that. Okay, so this is our to map. Then let's also create a from map method. Okay, so for that one we say factory dot use, sorry, it's just a space here, user model dot from map, like that, and then let's make that map. So it's going to be map, the same like that. It's going to be string dynamic, and then here we're just going to say data. That's what we are going to pass here, and then we can create a map there. So here we're going to return the user model. Okay, so let's just bring this down like that. Put the comma, and then let's close this out. So this will be coming from this data. So we are going to say data at the field called constants dot UID. So if this is now, we are just going to return an empty string like that. Okay, so let's just copy all of these for time saving. Paste that, paste that, paste that, paste that, and then let's change here to name, change here to email, change here to image, change here to created that. Okay, so this is our simple user model. You can add more of the things if you guys you want to make it more advanced. Maybe this game we can have friends, or so we can have a friend list, or maybe he's online to check if this user online. But for now, let's work with this. So we can go ahead and close that. Then we can also close these constants. Actually, before we close these constants, let's make another enum here. So down here, let's say enum. We can say sign in type. Okay, like that. So what we have is an email and password. Let's just name it the full name. And then next we have if we go back to anyway, we have email and password, we have guest, we have Google, and then we have Facebook on the other screen. Okay, so here we can say guest, guest, like that, and then Google, and then Facebook. Okay, so let's save that. Now we have the sign-in type enum. This one we can use it later on. Okay, so let's close this. And then next, what we need to do now is a authentication provider class.